hawan and prayers ahead of Gyanvapi verdict by the Varanasi District Court. Hindu petitioners who have sought daily prayers at the complex held hawan ahead of the hearing. The Muslim side, meanwhile, had challenged the maintainability of the plea. Remember, this comes on the back of fierce war over admissibility of the Advocate Commissioner's survey, which claimed that they found a shivling-like structure in the wuzu-khana of the mosque.
Well, in following days, surveyors also noted the presence of 3 idols of Hindu deities, remnants of a Ganesh temple, swastika and even a Trishul. If today the court allows the plea, it will open the doors for the Hindu side to conduct an ASI survey and even carbon dating. Now, the ball lies in the district judge's court.
In fact, we will try and show you through graphics how the entire complex looks like and what exactly is that the Hindu side is demanding. As far as the preparation on ground is concerned, ahead of hearing, entire city has been turned into a fortress, heightened security ahead of the verdict. In fact, last evening, there was a religious meeting of all the religious leaders that took place, ensuring that there is peace once the verdict is out. Let's go across to Kritsvi now. Yes, Kritsvi.
Yes, while the debate is underway on, how much relevance does the Places of Worship Act hold, this is the structure that we're talking about. 4 entry points to the premises, and the 4 entry points that you can see as we revolve that particular image for you viewers. Now, remember that Kashi Vishwanath Temple and the Gyanvapi Mosque are adjacent to each other, and that's also pretty much where the contention comes in. You see the Gyanvapi Mosque there towards the west of the temple premises. So right next to the temple is where the Gyanvapi Mosque is, very adjacent to it. And that's the finding as per the initial survey that has been conducted, that a shivling has been found in the mosque premises, a shivling-like structure to which the Muslim side has contended is a fountain and not a shivling. So those are the contentions, but the sanctum is to be believed below the mosque. That's the contention coming in from the Hindu side. Now remember, much of the current controversy and the plea that we're talking about, the maintainability aspect of the plea that will be decided on today, is on the plea of the 5 women that was filed last year asking or rather seeking rights to worship on the idols that lay behind the Gyanvapi mosque wall. So that's the contention coming in at the moment, and these are the visuals we're talking about to pretty much put this in perspective for you, how the mosque is adjacent to the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and allegations that have been coming in, Swati, that this was the Kashi Vishwanath temple itself that was raised and the mosque was built on parts of the temple premises.
Absolutely. We have our reporters joining us as well, Nilashish from Varanasi and Sabyasachi from Mathura. Let's first go across to Nilashish. Nilashish, of course, all eyes are on the court, and both sides are expecting that the order will come in their favor. What is the situation on ground?
Well, yes, we're barely a couple of hours away from the all-important order as far as the maintainability aspect is concerned. We're here outside the Banaras court, the civil court, which will in fact pronounce the order in about an hour and a half from now. Of course, a great deal of security here at the premises, with all the gates in fact being manned by police personnel. The barricades across the side as well of the road, which of course is to regulate traffic. There are a number of people, Swati, I can tell you, from various parts of the country who have come here. We spoke to some people who in fact are here from Jharkhand, people who are here from Madhya Pradesh, a number of people here lining up in anticipation of this all-important order. But at the crux of it is Order 7, Rule 11 plea that was filed by Anjuman Islamia Masjid Committee. Now, as far as the maintainability is concerned, we spoke to the lawyers also who are here. The petitioners, the plaintiffs are expected to trickle in soon. They say that whatever the order be, the aspect of law and order is something that is sacrosanct. We will accept the order. We will ensure that there is peace, there is a welcoming of the order. And as far as the legal battle is concerned, both sides say that they will choose their strategy in terms of the plea by the 5 women from here based on this order. So an expectation with regard to the Hindu side is that in fact they will press for carbon dating, press for further surveys. And in fact, as we speak, you can see a whole deployment of police officials now being reinforced here outside the court. So clearly the focus is on law and order. We were at near the Kashi Vishwanath temple earlier in the morning, and we saw how the police was regulating the traffic, not allowing vehicular traffic to pass through one line of barricade. The second layer of barricading outside the temple was also there to ensure that no one is stationary, that people, though they will crowd the area, they must be moving along, and they ensure that there is absolutely no sort of stoppages, there is no sort of law and order issue.
Absolutely. Stay on with us, Nilashish. We also have Sabyasachi joining us from Mathura. Sabyasachi, after the Ram Janmabhoomi verdict from the top court, it in fact actually rekindled hopes of the Hindu community as far as such mandir, masjid, mosques dispute in the country is concerned. We know of one such issue in the Krishna Janmabhoomi Mathura case as well. Now, what is going to be the impact is a big question, but what is the sentiment on ground?
Well, absolutely. See, straight away, whatever is decided in the order today will have a huge impact on the Krishna Janmabhoomi and Idgah dispute, and the court is also hearing it on a daily basis. We'll straight away get some reaction from ground. I have been joined by Mahendra Pratap, who is one of the petitioners here in the Krishna Janmabhoomi and Idgah dispute. Sir, आज maintainability का order आने वाला है. जैसा भी order हो, इसका कितना बड़ा impact होगा कृष्ण जन्मभूमि मामले में?
देखिए, आज जो आदेश आने वाला है ये बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण आदेश है और इससे स्थिति बिल्कुल क्लियर हो जाएगी और मथुरा जन्मभूमि के केस की भी स्थिति क्लियर हो जाएगी। ये पोस्टनीयता को मेंटेबिलिटी को लेकर के बार बार ये विपक्षी गण बार बार चैलेंज कर रहे हैं, तो मैं स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं कि प्लेसेस ऑफ बर्थ एक्ट 1991 यहाँ प्रभावी नहीं होता है, क्योंकि उसके सेक्शन 4A को हम जब देखेंगे तो उस 4A में क्लियर एक्सप्लेन किया गया है कि अगर किसी प्रॉपर्टी पर लिटिगेशन कंटिन्यूस चलेंगे तो वहां पर ये एक्ट प्रभावी नहीं माना जाएगा। दूसरा, इसमें एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण चीज है कि मॉन्यूमेंट्स एक्ट 1958 उसके अनुसार जो प्रॉपर्टियां 100 साल से पुरानी हैं वहां पर भी ये एक्ट प्रभावी नहीं होता है। इन सभी दलीलों को हमने वहां पर बनारस कोर्ट में हमारे साथी अधिवक्ता उन्होंने रखा है और कोर्ट के सामने स्थिति को बिल्कुल क्लियर किया है। हमारा शुरू से स्टैंड है, हमारा शुरू से कहना यह है कि यहाँ पर प्लेसेस ऑफ बर्थ एक्ट 1991 अप्लाई ही नहीं करता है, न मथुरा श्री कृष्ण जन्मभूमि के मामले में करता है, न बनारस के मामले में करता है।
So I have Dinesh Sharma also, who's also one of the petitioners. As we know, around 12 people have filed petition here in the Mathura District Court. Sir, अगली स्ट्रैटेजी आपकी क्या होगी अगर मेंटेबिलिटी ऑर्डर मिल जाती है ज्ञानवापी मामले में?
यदि मेंटेबिलिटी ऑर्डर मिल जाती है तो वो उस ऑर्डर की प्रति हम यहाँ सिविल कोर्ट में दायर करेंगे, उनको न्यायालय में पेश करेंगे और पूरे हिंदू पक्ष को ये बहुत बड़ा आज का दिन बहुत बड़ा शुभ होगा। यदि वो दावा स्वीकार हो जाता है तो मथुरा जन्मभूमि का दावा भी उसमें पूरे साक्ष्य उसी आधार पर यहाँ फैसला होगा।
सर, आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा लोगों में क्या भावनाएं हैं, क्योंकि ज्ञानवापी एक बड़ा मुद्दा है, आज बड़ा फैसला आने वाला है, कितना महत्वपूर्ण इम्पैक्ट रहेगा कृष्ण जन्मभूमि पे भी?
देखिए, काफी लंबे समय से इस बात का इंतजार हो रहा था, कभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट, कभी हाई कोर्ट, कभी स्थानीय निचले अदालतों में ये समस्याएं हो रही थी, मगर सभी हिंदुओं की ये आस्था रही है कि किसी भी हालत में ये समस्या सुलझ जाए और अपने यहाँ जो भी अपने कृष्ण भगवान की जो शाही ईदगाह है इसको तोड़वाने की, तुम्हें यह ज्ञानवापी की जो समस्या है।
Ram Janmabhoomi verdict in fact rekindled hopes of the Hindu community that such disputes, the mandir masjid dispute in the country, will be resolved. Stay on with us, Sabyasachi.